Good afternoon, everyone. Just getting back into gardening in a serious way today. So, want to talk to you a little bit about early season seeding. We picked up a couple things at the store there a few days back. A few delicious little radishes, cherry bell in this case. This is tea tape. So you can just kind of lay it down in a trench and then cover it with soil. We've got a bunch of lettuce here because that's what we really love to eat around here. So we've got a gourmet greens mix, a little bit of gourmet blend from Burpee. We got a loose leaf blend, so some larger leaves, some like a baby sweet salad mix, so some delicious little early season bills. And then we also have lancenato kale. So this kale will go probably through the summer. It'll be small. We can eat it as a baby for the next couple of weeks. But then by mid-season, it should be fully grown, and we can eat it in a variety of meals. So yeah, we're just gonna pop our gloves on, head out to the garden, and we'll see you out there. Okay, welcome to the backyard. So today we're really just gonna be using two tools. Just got a hard rake on the right here. You really just want to rough up your soil a bit, make sure that there's a little bit of tilth that you can work the ground and get your seeds in. So just the standard kind of bent hard rake. But then on the right here, I have a precision seeder. So this is a 4-row, and sort of specifically made for salad greens, small herbs, etc. Kind of a cut greens garden seeder. So has 4 little bins in it. Has a couple of wheels that drop the seeds into the rows. I'll show you as we get over there, but makes things pretty easy and allows you to do some really nice precision seeding. All right, come on with me. Okay, so yeah, we're out at the bed here, and I'm not sure if you remember, but I put a bit of plastic down over the bed here about mid-March, and at the time I threw a couple of small seeds down. I put in a little bit of arugula. And you can see, actually, yeah, both the arugula and the kale have germinated, and they're starting to pop up. So, yeah, today we're going to add some friends to the bed. And so, yeah, we will get just doing some light raking. Beds in the spring are usually pretty loose, so they have pretty good workable soil. And, yeah, so a little bit of hard rake. Make sure you got enough to drop your seeds in. And then we'll move over to our seeder, and we're literally just going to drop our seeds into the hopper one at a time. We're going to just put in here a little bit of, that's the gourmet mescla mix. Then we're going to drop in some of this gourmet blend. Okay, gourmet blend. Hopper number 2. Hopper number 3. Let's switch over to. Let's stay away from the kale, but let's switch into our arugula if I can find it. Apparently, I don't have that. That's okay. Let's just pop in our mesclun mix. Not sure where that arugula went. My dog might have eaten it. That's okay. So we got a mesclun there, and then I think the last one we had, yeah, it was a little loose leaf mix. We can plant the arugula in a few minutes here. But yeah, a couple mixes. If you look closely, you can sort of see them. And yeah, some variety of seeds in there, some brassicas, a little bit of chard, and a lot of lettuces there. And then over here, I think you can also see some arugulas in the mix. Okay, with that, let's hop up and we'll drop the seeder here, and you'll see how it works. We'll come from the far end. Come from this far end here. Yeah, and you can try to, I mean, it doesn't matter. So this seeder works by just kind of running it down the row, and it both marks the next rows and drops seeds as it rolls. So you need to roughly put a straight line in there, but fine lettuce, especially baby lettuce, pretty forgiving crop. We're going to be harvesting it just in a few weeks. Anyway, just spin it around. You've got your line marked for the next row already. Come back this way. And yeah, we'll just work our way back towards the end. Yeah, so we've probably seeded about 40 feet in those 2 passes. And that's the beauty of this type of seed. There's a little bit of seed left in the middle from the one mix, but we've just put in about 4 packs of seeds into our bed. Now we'll just move to rake out. Do a little bit of raking here. Just really lightly, we want to rake these beds in the way of the rows that we were seeding, and it's really just to scatter just a light layer of soil back over the seeds we just put into the ground. So I'm just barely touching that surface layer, going maybe 2 inches in. Just that. You don't want to drag too much of the soil away. Sometimes you could just give it a light tamp just to make sure that the seeds are kind of seated in place in the ground, because you're going to run your hose over it now. But just really a light tamp with the hard rake is more than enough. Okay, so we kind of bedded it in. I have my hose here and a little bit of light shower mode, and we're just going to water things in. Just water till it glistens. Move past that. And then you could just kind of start again, come back to the other end. Water till it glistens. The idea here is that soil can be pretty tight, pretty dry in the spring. It's okay, but you can just let the water slowly percolate in without kind of creating pools or bringing in our case, the clay up top. You just let those seeds have a drink without washing them out. So anytime you see pooling here, you need to kind of back up a little bit. If it doesn't take a ton, it just take a couple minutes. You can take a break in the middle and come back minutes later and just make sure everything's had a good drink. And while you're waiting for the seeds to germinate over the next couple of days, I usually come back every second day, make sure that the soil is moist until I see germination. So we'll check back in on things here in 3 or 4 days. Quick peek, and then we'll see when we get germination. Our brassicas should be the first ones to emerge. Okay, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to hit the comments below, and I'll fill you in on what's going on. Thanks again.